All right, let's do another example. This one reads, they must have been lathering their knuckles with mayonnaise. All right, so let's break this one down and deconstruct it. So starting off with the tense. Remember, the tense is always the tense of the very first word. So here's must. And I know must sounds like it's past tense, but if you look at your list of modals, we'll see that must is all by himself. Must has no past tense. He's always present. So I'm going to write the word present. A little plus sign, and look at the next part. Next thing I'm looking for is a modal. Well, I know I have a modal because that was the modal of must. And I always write my modals in their present tense. And I don't have another option because must is already in the present tense. So there it is. Next, I look for, do I have any form of the word have? And I do. It's here. Once again, it didn't matter if it was have or has or had. I have a form of it, so I get to write this whole structure. So here's have plus en. Next thing is I'm going to look for any kind of INGs. Well, so far I've not given you any examples of an ING. This time I did. All right, so look for it. Here it is, lathering. Once again, it doesn't matter where it is as long as it's somewhere in this verb. If I have somewhere in this verb there's an ING, I get to bring this whole thing down. So I'm going to say plus. It's a bad looking plus, isn't it? And here's B plus ING. My daughter's watching Arthur right now. You can kind of hear it in the background. Oh, what happened to my G there? All right, there we go. So here's my B plus ing. It's a really bad looking G. What is going on with you? Stop this. All right. And then lastly is my main verb. And your main verb is always your last verb. Here's lathering, but I'm always going to put it in its base form. So my base form is the verb lather. So if I said, hey, can you deconstruct must have been lathering? You would say, sure, it is the present of must plus have plus en plus be plus ing plus lather. And I'd say, well, can you prove it to me? You'd say, absolutely. So think about what we learned. These little tags always go with the next word. If you didn't, if you tried putting have plus en, you'd have haven. And that's not going to be good. This ing goes with its next word. So think about logically. The present goes with this word must. The present of must is still must. Plus have is all by himself, so I get to write the word have. En plus be creates the word been. And ing plus lather gives me lathering. And that gives me the verb of must have been lathering. And that's exactly how it works. So what we've done is you've shown me how to actually deconstruct the verb, but you've also shown me how to reconstruct the verb. All right, so let's pause our video and see if we can practice this skill.